Goss on ESPN Radio.
Years ago, I was just a little girl.
I didn't know I'd average 20 points.
Maya Moore, you bet!
I didn't know I would grow to be 6'9".
And a two-hand throwdown. Brittany Griner.
I didn't know I'd become an all-star.
Sarasi with a bucket and a foul.
But what I did know is if I could do what they did, I could be a pro. Watch me work.
The 20th season of the WNBA continues Tuesday with Minnesota versus LA at 10 Eastern on ESPN2.
I'm Ari Sepkin, 1-800-Flowers.com Twitter feed, at Ari Sports on Twitter, ARI Sports, ESPN Radio, and the ESPN app. All guests join us via the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line, including Ian Fitzsimmons, who joins us right now on the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line. Ian, how are you?
15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. Let's go to the Primo Beer courtside seats for the voice of Rainbow Wahine Volleyball, Tiff Wells.
Started off the season with 2 losses, one to a top 4 team in the country, the Rainbow Wahine. Ever since, have won 3 in a row and have another opportunity tonight, not only to take home their first tournament title in the non-conference, but to take down their first top 25 opponent here in 2016. As we welcome you to the San Sheriff Center, Tiff Wells here courtside, the championship match of the Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic, featuring 8th-ranked UCLA, a perfect 5-0 against 15th-ranked Hawaii, Rainbow Wahine at 3-2. In the matinee match, Missouri State sweeping Pacific 25-14, 23-19. The Tigers finish up the tournament in 4th place. Missouri State finishes in 3rd, and with Hawaii and UCLA both at 2-0, this is the de facto title match of this Volleyball Classic. Well, for the Rainbow Wahine, another 20-kill performance last night for Nikki Taylor. 41 swings, 22 kills, 14 digs. Her second straight double-double after being out the first 3 matches with that left elbow injury. 11 blocks for the Rainbow Wahine last night, including a career-high 9 behind junior middle blocker Emily Maglin. For the Rainbow Wahine, they're debuting their retro jerseys tonight. A long-sleeve white uniform with a rainbow stripe across the top of the jersey. Hawaii in kind of a block lettering stencil numerals as Hawaii on the floor going through their pre-match routine. UCLA will be in their long-sleeve road gray uniforms. The Bruins 5-0. For the first time since 2013, looking to make it 3 in a row in the series against the Rainbow Wahine. We'll talk about the visitors from Westwood, California, coming up next on the Rainbow Wahine Volleyball Network.
University of Hawaii football mini packs are now on sale. Custom build your very own Rainbow Warrior football mini pack with your pick of any 3 home games starting at only $65. Or for as little as $34 more, commit your support to defend Pride Rock and receive season tickets starting at only $99. Just visit HawaiiAthletics.com and purchase your UH Rainbow Warrior football tickets today. It's time to shake Aloha Stadium again.
Have you been to Midas Hawaii?
Hey, Charlie, I need some help with my car maintenance. I've heard you've got some great deals happening at Midas.
That's right. We have a $39.99 oil change that includes free tire rotation and a courtesy Midas Touch visual check.
Now that's what I call service.
Our Midas Ohana strives to give you good service and added value you deserve. This month, Midas hands you up to $100 off, $50 back per axle with your 4-wheel brake job, plus lifetime guarantee on brake pads and shoes.
Wow, Charlie, that's a great deal. Looks like you're going to be my one-stop shop for oil changes, brakes, tire rotations, and specials, and that Midas Touch service.
See ya, Kikoa. These offers are available at all Midas locations on Oahu, Kauai, and the Big Island to the end of the month. For more information, call 1-800-GO-MIDAS. And remember, it always pays to trust the Midas Touch.
Offer is good until the end of the month. See shop for details on all Midas specials.
Change for it, we do that. So it might as well.
Hawaii's #1 sports station is KKEA Honolulu, ESPN 1420, and ESPN1420AM.com.
In a warm-up presented by Geico, where at Geico you have a choice of ways you can save on car insurance. You can call 1-800-947-AUTO. You can go online to geico.com or visit the Geico office nearest you. Along with Joe Yamashita back in our ESPN 1420 studios in downtown Honolulu. Tiff Wells welcoming you back. Coming to you live from the Primo Beer courtside seats along the Terraflex in Manoa. The 6th and final match of the Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic. 8th-ranked UCLA and 15th-ranked Hawaii. The Bruins at 5-0 for the first time since 2013. Hawaii with a record of 3-2. Started the season 0-2. First time since 2005, but since then have rattled off 3 wins in a row. Well, for Hawaii tonight, of course, the UCLA Bruins. Hawaii leading the series 37-36, and the Bruins were the only team last year to defeat Hawaii here at home. That was a 4-set victory by UCLA. The Bruins taking home the Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic title last season. The Bruins have won the last two meetings against the Rainbow Wahine, with head coach Mike Seeley in his 7th season, a former Rainbow Wahine associate head coach from 2006 to 2009. The Bruins are 4-2 with Coach Mike Seeley as their head coach against the Rainbow Wahine. For the Bruins, of course, we talked about their record, 5-0. They have the number 5 volleyball recruiting class labeled by Prep Volleyball. Bruins went 25-8 last year, 14-6 in the Pac-12, finished 4th, 33rd NCAA appearance. They were the number 14 national seed. Defeated Lipscomb and Michigan to get to the Austin Regional, their 26th regional appearance, before falling in 4 sets to the Texas Longhorns. Bruins are led by, on the right side, Jordan Anderson, the 6-foot senior out of Flower Mound, Texas. 11 kills last night. Riley Bushler on the left, all Pac-12 last season. All tournament team in this Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic last season. Jordan Anderson was the MVP last year here in this tournament. Jenny Frager, who had 11 kills last night, she's the reigning Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. And patrolling the back line for the Bruins, Taylor Formico, the 5'7" senior libero. Pac-12 Libero of the Year last season, 3rd-team All-American. Started her career at UC Santa Barbara, where she led the nation in total digs, 792. She was the West Region Freshman of the Year. As the Bruins looking to make it 6-0 to start the season. Hawaii looking for their first win against the top 25 team this season. Of course, losing in 4 sets last week, Friday, to number 4 Wisconsin, as UCLA and Hawaii coming onto the court as we will get ready for the national anthem in Hawaii Pono'i. Straub Hospital, a proud healthcare partner of UH Athletics, brings us our injury report for the Rainbow Wahine. Annie Mitchum out with that broken left pinky, out at least for a couple of more weeks. Looking like she's going to be back in time for their first conference road trip in a couple of weeks, when they will go to Cal Poly and Santa Barbara. And also Calais Greeley, still trying to recover off that right shoulder surgery, about 75-80%. She will probably play in the back row once again. Well, one of the storied programs in all of collegiate volleyball here in Manoa, and the fans have made a strong presence here tonight. A good crowd on hand, probably the largest of the season so far. We're going to pause the national anthem in Hawaii Pono'i. When we come back, starting lineup, first serve from Manoa, number 15 Hawaii, number 8 UCLA on the Rainbow Wahine Volleyball Network.
There's something for everyone with UH Athletics. UH football tickets are now available for purchase, and there are various ticket options available. Season tickets for head coach Nick Rolovich's inaugural campaign start at just $99. 3-game mini packs begin at $65, and individual game tickets can be purchased for as little as $29. Customize your own ticket plan based on your schedule and budget. Just visit hawaiiathletics.com. It's time to shake Aloha Stadium again.
Hawaiian Telcom has a bundle built just for you.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. Get TV plus super fast 300 meg internet starting at just $49 a month. And how's your Wi-Fi signal?
It's pretty good if I wrap my head in aluminum foil. Yeah.
There's a better way. Your new bundle includes our exclusive Wi-Fi Plus. Experts come to your home to optimize your Wi-Fi coverage. Call 643-8888 or visit hawaiiantel.com. Limited time offers, restrictions apply. See website for details.
Oh, yeah.
It's game time. University of Hawaii Rainbow Wahine Volleyball is brought to you by Castle Resorts and Hotels, Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, Fujitsu Air Conditioning, Lex Brody's Tire Company, IBEW Local 1186, Oceanic Time Warner Cable Internet, Finance Factors, Marion's Catering, POP Fishing and Marine, Straub Clinic and Hospital, Young's Fish Market, HGEA, and TNT Tinting Specialist. And now, back to the Primo Beer courtside seats for Rainbow Wahine Volleyball.
Hawaii, Naleo Pilimehana, singing the national anthem and Hawaii Pono'i. As we welcome you back to the Stan Sheriff Center here in Manoa, the championship match of the Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic. 8th-ranked UCLA, a perfect 5-0 on the season, taking on 15th-ranked Hawaii, the Rainbow Wahine, a record of 3-2. As we're going to take a look at the starters, first for the visitors from Westwood, California, for the 8th-ranked UCLA Bruins. On the left side, it'll be Riley Bushler, the 6'1 junior out of Del Mar, California. Also on the left side, making her first start of the season, Haley Lawless, 6'3 redshirt senior out of Tempe, Arizona. She was not medically cleared until just a couple of hours ago. In the middle, Claire Felix, the 6'6 senior out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Her counterpart, Jeannie Frager, the 6'5 senior out of Rancho Santa Fe, California. At setter, Ryan Chandler, the 5'9 redshirt junior out of San Diego, California, the transfer from Pacific. In the back row, defensive specialist Savvy Simo, the 5'10 freshman from Rancho Santa Fe, California. And at libero, for the Bruins, will be Taylor Formico, the 5'7 senior out of Saratoga, California, the transfer from UC Santa Barbara. The Bruins head coach in his 7th season, Michael Steele, the former Rainbow Wahine associate head coach, was here from 2006 to 2009 as the Bruins starting 7 being announced to the crowd in their long-sleeve gray uniforms, blue numerals and lettering outlined in gold. The blue shorts, and for the libero Formico, the long-sleeve white uniform, gold numerals and lettering outlined in blue. They will be going left to right, Eva to Diamond Head, as we start this match in just a couple of minutes. And for the Rainbow Wahine, their starting lineup brought to you by CarQuest Auto Parts. Get the best at CarQuest. For Hawaii, on the left side, McKenna Granato, the 6' sophomore out of Kailua. 5 kills last night in Hawaii's sweep. At setter, once again, Noreen Iosio, the 5'11 freshman from Torrance, California. A double-double last night, 29 assists, and also 12 digs. Getting the start on the left side as well, Kalei Greeley, the 6'2 junior out of Riverside, California. Only played back row last night for Kirsten Sibley. On the right side, Nikki Taylor, the 6'4 senior out of Honolulu and Kaiser High School. 22 kills last night, hit .439. To go along with 14 digs for the reigning Big West Conference Player of the Year. In the middle, Casey Castillo, the 6'3 sophomore from Oceanside, California, and also Emily Maglio, the 6'3 junior out of Coquitlam, British Columbia. A career-high 9 blockums for Maglio. And at libero, Savannah Kahakai, the 5'8 junior out of Kalihi and Farrington High School. Only 6 digs last night, but when Hawaii has a season high in blocks, they had 11. Not many opportunities for a dig for Savannah Kahakai. The head coach of the Rainbow Wahine in his 42nd season, the Hall of Famer Dave Shoju. We talked about the uniforms for Hawaii. They're long-sleeve white uniforms. It's a retro jersey with that rainbow stripe across the top of the jersey. A stenciled numeral that is black, lettering in black. And for the libero Kahakai, the long-sleeve black uniform, green and white top of trim down the side. Green numeral outlined in white, and the Hawaiian flag across the back of the jerseys as the starting 7 for the Rainbow Wahine being announced to the very large crowd here tonight. Key factors for today's match brought to you by Finance Factors, savings, CDs, and mortgages. Learn more at FinanceFactors.com. We talked with head coach Michael Steele before the match. Wasn't too worried about the injuries for Hawaii, more so concerned about his side of the court. And talking to his team before the match, his message to them was, yes, you're going to be playing in front of about 8,000 or so, but the court is the same. It's still the 30-by-30 court on your side. Net is still 7'6", 2 antennas. You're going to serve from pretty much the same area. The logistics of the court are going to be the same. You're just in a different atmosphere. And for the Rainbow Wahine, yes, Nikki Taylor got a season-high 22 kills, but for a key part for the Rainbow Wahine tonight, try and run the middle attack. Only 13 attacks out of 87 possible swings, 10 for Maglio, 3 for Casey Castillo. Not a lot of opportunities for the middle last night. So for Hawaii, it would be nice to have somewhat of a middle presence. First serve for tonight's match brought to you by HGEA, 42,000 strong and working for Hawaii. Dean Tamura, Harrison Hole. On the line, Dixon Chun, our down referee, as he will allow both of the liberos to substitute in. And up on the pedestal, Wayne Lee. Series history, Hawaii leads at 37-36. UCLA has won the last two, including last year's 4-set win that gave the Bruins the tournament title. Here at the Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic. And under head coach Michael Seeley, the Bruins are 4-2 against Hawaii. Rainbow Wahine will have serve first, going right to left. And do the honors, Noreen Iosia, the 5'11 freshman out of Torrance. An opportunity for Hawaii tonight to build that resume against the top 10 team. 8th ranked and undefeated UCLA. Iosia going right to left with the spin serve. Received by the Bruins. We are underway. The attack from UCLA, dug by Hawaii. Iosia will go right side. Nikki Taylor. Cross court, dug by UCLA. Set in the middle to Frager. Off the dig of Greeley and out of bounds. Side out point, UCLA. Jenny Frager, the reigning Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. 11 kills, hit .435, all Pac-12 honorable mention last season. She will go into the server's box. Bruins up 1-0, set 1. Serve received by Hawaii. Right side, McKenna Granato goes off the block and out of bounds. Cool time for Granato. Tied at 1 here in the opening set. Race to 25. You must win by 2. There is no cap. You win 3 of the 5 sets. You are the match winner. And if you do go to 5, the race to 15, you switch at 8. As Calais Greeley will depart Kirsten Sibley in for the first time, the 6'2 freshman from Lafayette, California. Float serve by Granato, goes cross court. Bruins on the attack. Left side, Bushler off the dig of Granato and down. Side out point, UCLA. Zana Muno, the 5'10 stopper from Hermosa Beach, California. She was the center for the Bruins last season. She has now moved into a defensive specialist position. Her serve in, received by Hawaii. 2, serving 1. The attack from Sibley, cross-court dug by the Bruins. Left side, Riley Bushler tips it over, saved by Sibley. Iosia, down the shoe comes Granato off the tape, dug by the Bruins. Bump set going high, in system, left side, Bushler off the block. In transition from Hawaii, Granato, Iosia, Taylor tips it over, dug by the Bruins. Bushler a second time off the block, saved by Hawaii. Nikki Taylor will go off the block. Hawaii able to reset. Iosia, left side, Sibley, cross court, dug by UCLA. Bushler, left side, cross court, off of Granato and down. Point UCLA, 3-1 Bruins. Here in the opening stage of the match. The floater by Muno goes off the tape, dug by Sibley. Save from Iosia, back to Sibley, left side, through the block and down, side out point Hawaii. Kirsten Sibley struggled last night, no kills on 13 swings, hit -308. They're going to need some offensive production on the left side, do the Rainbow Wahine here tonight. It cannot all just go to Nikki Taylor. 2 serving 3, Kahaka to serve, goes cross court. Received by the Bruins. Sel will again go left side. Bushler off the block and down. Side out point. UCLA. You hear the name Bushler? Yes, her father, Judd, not only was an All-American at U of A, that being the University of Arizona, on the volleyball team, played 12 years in the NBA with the Chicago Bulls. Serve it is in. Received by Hawaii. 4 serving 2. Sibley from about 12 feet. Cross court. Handled by UCLA. The attack was down the line. Dug by Granato. Iosia. Right side, Nikki Taylor, cross court, dug by UCLA, set down the chute, coming Riley Bushler over the block, handled by Iosia. Kahaka will go right side, Nikki Taylor down the line, dug by the Bruins. You cannot pursue the ball this year, and that will go out of play as the first kill for Nikki Taylor, and it came after 5 swings. There is no pursuit this year in women's collegiate volleyball. Once the ball passes the stanchion or the pole holding up the net, it is ruled out of play. 3 serving 4, Taylor to serve. Just over the net, handled by UCLA. On the step out goes Claire Felix off the block, saved by Hawaii. USC in the middle, running Maglio. Mag Swag ties the set at 4. Reward the middle for transitioning from the block and running the middle attack. Emily Maglio, who had 6 kills last night, gets her first tonight. We're tied at 4, set 1. Low toss of a spin from Nikki Taylor. It goes cross-court, received by the Bruins. Set will go left side. Jordan Anderson down the line, dug by Nikki Taylor. It will hit the bottom side of the scoreboard as Savannah Kahakai gets the dig. Nikki Taylor's attack goes cross-court, free ball over, and Emily Maglio hits it down, straight down. But UCLA is going to challenge it. They're going to say that the challenge is going to be that Maglio hits the net on the attack. So once again this year, the challenge review system for the first time being utilized in women's collegiate volleyball. Coaches get 3 challenges per match. You're not charged a timeout. As our down official, Dixon Chun, not asking for the nearest place that sells a Twinkie, but rather looking for the monitor to see the replay. And you can challenge one of 4 possible situations. The one being challenged by head coach Michael Seeley is that Emily Maglio hit the net before the ball found the floor. As it stands right now, Hawaii has the lead and serve, 5 serving 4. And quite early to be using one of your 3 challenges, as it talked to both coaches. They felt a match involving 2 top 15 teams could go for quite some time. As Dixon Chun comes back, as he will again talk to the scorekeepers, and the call will stand. Point Hawaii. That ball falling on the floor. So no net violation on Emily Maglio. Hawaii for the first time tonight has the lead, 5 serving 4. Back to live action. The spin by Nikki Taylor is in. Here come the Bruins. Left side, Jordan Anderson off the block. Saved by Hawaii. Nikki Taylor will go high. Left side, Kirsten Sibley off the block. UCLA in transition on the step out. Dug by Savannah Kahakai. Nikki Taylor from the right side hits it long. What a dig by Savannah Kahakai. 6'6". Claire Felix had a wide open net. No blockers up. And that ball dug straight up by Savannah Kahakai. Taylor Formico to serve down the line. Set 1 tied at 5. Kahakai calls off Theosia. Sibley from the left side is double blocked. Jenny Frager, Ryan Chandler, point Bruins, 6 serving 5. Here in the opening set, both Hawaii and UCLA 2-0 in this tournament. Serve it is in, received by Hawaii. Right side, Nikki Taylor down the line off the libero Formico. And out of bounds, side out, point Hawaii. UCLA has dropped the last 3 opening sets, despite being 5-0 on the season. Kirsten Sibley with the part coming in to serve for the first time. Claire Marie Anderson, the 5'7" junior out of Honolulu, out of Punahou School. Hop, skip, and jump her knuckleball of a serve in. Here come the Bruins. Set in the middle will be tipped over. Saved by Anderson. Granato to Iosia will free ball it over. Advantage going to the Bruins. On the step out is Prager. Cross court handled by Nikki Taylor. Iosia in the middle. Maglio off the back line. Player and out of bounds. Point Hawaii. That quick transition from Iosia. And Mag. Couple of kills early on. 7 serving 6. The home team with the lead. Floats her by Anderson, goes cross court. Received by UCLA. Jordan Anderson, cross court, dug by Claire Marie Anderson. No relation, free ball over. Advantage again, UCLA. Anderson a second time, dug by Kahakai. Cross court, UCLA right side. Nikki Taylor, cross court. Received by the Bruins. Jordan Anderson rolls it over the block. Dug by Hawaii. Left side, McKenna Granato through the block. off the dig, then the face of the Bruins, and it'll be free ball over. Advantage Hawaii. Mag, Iosia back to Maglio, out of bounds off the block. Hawaii building some momentum, 8 serving 6. 3 kills for Emily Maglio, 3 swings. Pretty good hitting percentage, hitting 1,000. 8-6, Rainbow Wahine. Anderson again, the serve will go cross-court receive. The Bruins set will go very inside and will be free-balled over. Advantage Hawaii. It will see again the Mags in the middle. This time dug by UCLA. Left side, Jordan Anderson is rejected. Access denied. Iosia Maglio. Block number 1 for the Manoa Roofing Company. Hawaii was down 6-4. And off the serve of Claire Marie Anderson, the Rainbow Wahine on a 5-0 run. Timeout, Bruins will take it as well. Opening set, Hawaii 9 and the serve, with the Bruins 3 points behind at 6. More to come from Manoa. This is Rainbow Wahine Volleyball on ESPN 1420.
Fishing is waiting. Knowledge, luck, hard work, they play their part, but mostly it's waiting. You wait for a full moon. You wait for the sun to rise. You wait for the wind to die down. You wait for a line to twitch. Waiting for your buddy to show up with a cooler of beer? That's fishing. Would you like to be a better fisherman? Okay, that was practice. Now all you need is some gear. BOP Fishing and Marine on Pier 38 next to Nico's. We've got it.
ESPN 1420.
Back from the Primo Beer courtside seats along the Terraflex in Manoa. Tip Falls welcoming you back on this Saturday night. The de facto championship match of the 2016 Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic. 8th ranked UCLA, number 15 Hawaii. Rainbow Wahine had the lead, 9 serving 6. The Bows hitting 261, 4 kills for Emily Maglio. The Bruins hitting 143, 3 kills for Riley Bushler. Back from the timeout, here come the Rainbow Wahine. Claire Marie Anderson in the server's box. Near side serve down the middle. Received by the Bruins. Set will go left side. Jordan Anderson on the block. Hawaii in transition. Anderson, Iosia, left side. Granato splits the block. Dug by UCLA. And a backline attack will be downballed over. Advantage Hawaii. Iosia in the middle. Maglio again off the dig. Saved 2 times. And then it will be dug out of bounds. Point Hawaii. 4 kills for Emily Maglio. And we're not even at the halfway point of this opening set. A very good start for the Rainbow Wahine. 10 serving 6. Flow survey is in once again. Here come the Bruins. The attack in the middle is double blocked. 4 hands across the net. 2 from Maglio. 2 from Granato. And Claire Marie Anderson, who had 23 total serves against TCU in that round 1 5-set win in the last year's NCAA tournament, still in the server's box. At 11 serving 6, Bruins on the attack, will be tipped over. Here comes Hawaii. Iosia from her knees, left side. Granato through the block and down. Point Hawaii. And the Bows are rolling, 12 serving 6. And they're really taking advantage of this rotation for UCLA with 5'9" setter Ryan Chandler in the front line. But credit Claire Marie Anderson, her serve in once again. Here comes UCLA. Jordan Anderson, left side. Tips it over the block and down. Side out point. Bruins 7 serving 12. But what a service run by Claire Marie Anderson. She came in at 4 serving 6, and she will leave with Hawaii on top, 12-7. The redshirt junior setter Ryan Chandler in the server's box. Couple of steps or flow serve cross court. Received by Hawaii. On the slide, Maglio off the block. Saved by Hawaii. Iosia, left side, Granato off the block once again. Hawaii, a 3rd time offense. Left side, Granato through the block. Net moving, not called. Bruins on the attack. Left side, Jordan Anderson is blocked. but it goes just wide. Maglio and Iosia were there. But the attack for Jordan Anderson, the MVP last season in the Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic. She now has 2 kills on 10 swings. Bruins within 4 at 8, serving 12. Chandler once again to serve, left to right, down the middle. Here comes Hawaii. Iosia from the back line. Nikki Taylor hits it wide. Here's the champ for the first time tonight. Let's go, Bows. 2 front row options. Maglio in the middle, Granato on the left. A front row setter in Iosia. Closer by Ryan Chandler is in, received by Clay Greeley. The joust will be saved by Hawaii. Iosia will go left side. Granato over the block with a tip shot, saved by UCLA. They will then tip it over, dug by a diving Nikki Taylor. Iosia, left side. Granato is the bull block. Haley Lawless, Jeannie Frager. And just like that, UCLA on a 4-0 run of their own, within 2 at 10, serving 12. Timeout. Hawaii will step aside. Bruins down by 2, 10 serving 12 when we come back on the Rainbow Wahine Volleyball Network.
Finance Factor's Rising Rate CD features 4 consecutive 7-month CDs in one account, with each term paying a higher return. Earn 0.5% APY the first 7 months, 0.75% the second 7 months, 1.25% the third 7 months, and 1.5% for the last 7 months. Plus, you have the option to close your account at the end of each term without penalty.
Annual percentage yield effective May 10th, 2016. Subject to change at any time and assumes interest remains on deposit. Minimum balance $2,500 required. Early withdrawal penalty. Finance Factors. Member FDIC.
Well, what you doing now?
I'm doing my own PV system, and I get homie fall-proof gear.
Well, I'll see bubble wrap it back going work.
Yeah, I get them. Check this out.
Okay. You okay?
I think that heat expanding stuff is true. Getting smoking hot in here.
Oh, no.
Wait over here. How we pop all the stuff?
Careful. Make sure to have an electrical contractor and licensed electrician do your photovoltaic installations and electrical work.
IBEW Local 1186, lighting your path to the future.
Hi, this is Rich Miano, and you're listening to ESPN 1420.
Welcome back to the San Sheriff Center. Tip Wells here courtside. The Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic Championship match. 8th ranked UCLA, perfect 5-0 on the season. The Rainbow Wahine, who started the year off 0-2 for the first time since 2005, has rattled off 3 straight wins. And this is the de facto title match. Hawaii looking to get the win against UCLA. They've lost the last 2 in the series. The Bruins were the only team last season to defeat Hawaii here in the San Sheriff Center. The Bows were 18-1 in the house that Stan built. 10 serving 12. Chandler to serve. Down the middle. Nicely received by Greeley. From the back line, Nikki Taylor goes down the line. Dug by UCLA. Set left side. Jordan Anderson off the dig of Kahakai. Saved by Hawaii from Maglio. Then goes into the net and will fall on Hawaii's side. And that 6-point cushion has been reduced to 1 point. 11 serving 12. The transfer from Pepperdine, Brian Chandler, who was a libero for the Waves, now the starting setter for the Bruins. Serve goes cross court, received by Greeley. Iosia with a save from the back line. Nikki Taylor, look out. Even out of system, Nikki Taylor getting the kill. She has 3 kills. Bows up 13, serving 11. Gianna Guanasso will come in and serve. The 5'9" junior from Huntington Beach, California, coming in to serve for Emily Maglio. The floater by Guanasso just over the net, received by the Bruins. Right side, Jordan Anderson off the block, saved momentarily by Nikki Taylor, and then out of bounds, side out, point Hawaii. So off the kill for the Bruins. They're within 1 at 12, serving 13. Savvy Simo to serve. The 5'9" freshman from Rancho Santa Fe, California. Near side of the server's box, down the middle, received by Greeley. Iosia flips it. Right side, Nikki Taylor, and it will be a back row violation as her foot did touch the 3-meter line. And that 6-point lead for Hawaii is gone. 13 all here in the opening set. Serve down the middle, received once again by Greeley. USDA will tip it over and down. The Andy Collins Award winner, the best senior setter in the nation. Puts down Hawaii's 14th point. She will go back into the server's box. 14 serving 13. A freshman from Torrance. Her serve received by the Bruins. They free ball it over. Nikki Taylor tried to attack it over on one. It goes off the tape. Saved by the Bruins. They free ball it over. Hawaii able to reset. Nikki Taylor from the right side down the line. Dug by the Bruins. Left side attack. Riley Bushler handled by Greeley. Eosia, a third time for Nikki Taylor. Saved by Hawaii off the block. Granato winds up down the line off the libero and out of bounds. Third kill for McKenna Granato. Nikki Taylor has 4. Emily Maglio a team and match high 5. The Bows are up 15, serving 13. Far side of the server's box. Eosia winds up. Her serve goes cross court. UCLA on the attack. Right side, tipping it over, is saved by then Hawaii. Eosia, Maglio in the middle, Steele rather, in the middle. Finds the kill. Goes up 3, 16, serving 13. Eosia once again in the server's box, takes a little bit off. Handled by the Bruins. The attack goes cross court, dug by Eosia. Greeley with a bump set. Nikki Taylor will down ball it off the block. UCLA in transition. Chandler will go left side. Bushler down the line, hits it wide. Unforced error by the Bruins. The lead for Hawaii 12-4. In those very nice retro uniforms. Eosia to serve once again. Down the line, received by the Bruins. Set in the middle to Frager. Off the dig of Eosia and out of bounds. Side out point, UCLA. Jenny Frager last night, 11 kills, hit .435. The reigning Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. Standing in the server's box. Couple of steps or float serve down the line, received by Granato. Kahakai calls off Eosia. Bumps at the Granato on the right side. Dug by the Bruins. Left side attack. It's blocked. You shall not pass. Granato, Castillo. Block number 3 for the Manoa Roofing Company. Bows up 18, serving 14. Clay Greeley will depart. Back in Kirsten Sibley as Savannah Kahakai in the back line, waiting for the serve coming from McKenna Granato. Her float serve goes cross court, shanked by the Bruins. They'll still get a swing. Bushler with a tip shot, saved by Sibley. Castillo with the bump set. Right side, Nikki Taylor hits it into the net. Unforced error for the Rainbow Wahine. Point Bruins, 15, serving 18. Donna Muno coming in to serve. She was the starting setter last year for the Bruins. Now a defensive specialist for head coach Michael Seeley. Serve goes down the line, received by Hawaii. USC in the middle. Castillo tips it over the block. Dug by the Bruins. It comes over the net, and Casey Castillo tips it back over and down. Castillo with the part. Maglo gets a high five as she comes in from Nikki Taylor back in the server's box. Savannah Kahakai bows up 19, serving 15. Cross court serve by Kahakai, received by the Bruins. Set will go high. Left side, Bushler off the block. Hawaii in transition. Kahakai, Eosia, Maglio in the middle, off the block. Dug by UCLA. Bushler once again, left side, off the block. Saved by Eosia. Maglio with a bump set to Nikki Taylor on the right side. It goes off the tape and out of bounds. Another hitting error. 4 now for Nikki Taylor. Point UCLA. Both Bruins down by 3, 16, serving 19. Riley Bushler in the server's box. Far side, her float serve received by Sibley. Bumps it from Eosia. Down the shoe comes Granato. Rolls it long. Point UCLA. They're within 2, 17, serving 19. And it seems like UCLA's serving attack is going after Kirsten Sibley. Once again, this serve received by Sibley. Eosia. Back to Sibley. Solo blocked by Ryan Chandler. Point Bruins, 18, serving 19. Head coach Dave Shoji will call his second and final Timeout of the first set. We'll take it as well. 18 serving 19. Bruins down by 1. When we come back on the Rainbow Wahine Volleyball Network.
You know, Chelsea, working with you, the reigning Miss Hawaii USA, is really cool.
Why, thank you, Rich. I could say the same for you. Former UH football and NFL star, championship-winning coach. Yeah, you're pretty cool yourself.
All good, but do you know what's really cool? My Fujitsu air conditioning system. Fujitsu units are the most energy efficient, highest quality, and they have
the best warranty in the industry? Ha, I have a Fujitsu too.
Now that's cool. I'm Rich Miano.
And I'm Chelsea Harden. We love our Fujitsu.
The following is a message from the Bud Light Party.
Bud Light, the beer that's fashionable all year round, before and after Labor Day. So while it might be your last chance to wear your billowy white drawstring pants, Bud Light will be ready for this weekend, the next one, and the one after that. Raise one to right now with Bud Light, the beer that's always in season. This message approved by the Bud Light Party. Raise one to right now. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, AB, St. Louis, Missouri.
Aloha, this is Nasty Nate Lau, and you're listening to ESPN 1420.
Along with Joe Yamashita in our ESPN 1420 studios in downtown Honolulu. Tip Walls welcoming you back. Coming to you live from the Primo Beer courtside seat. The Rainbow Wahine had the lead, but the Bruins are on serve. 18 serving 19. Bruins down by 1. Neither team hitting for a very high percentage. Bruins hitting 125, Hawaii hitting 120. Coming into tonight's match, Bruins were hitting 271, Hawaii was hitting 218. 3 blocks for Hawaii, 3 also for UCLA. Serve goes down the line, received by Kahakai. EOC in the middle, Maglio tips it over the block. Here come the Bruins. Chandler will try to dump it, but is blocked by Maglio, saved by the Bruins as the roll shot dug by EOC. A bump set from Kahakai, right side, Nikki Taylor, cross court, hits it long. And we are square at 19. 6 hitting error in the first set for Nikki Taylor. Served down the line, received by Hawaii. Set 1 tied at 19. Sibley goes down the line. It is shanked. And then Ryan Chandler runs out of real estate. The Bows into the red zone, 20, serving 19. In the server's box on the first day of Hawaii on the Terraflex, Nikki Taylor down the server's box, spins it in. Here come the Bruins. Left side, Jordan Anderson is met at the net. Chance of roof going around the arena. Emily Maglio, Noreen Iotia. Block number 4 gives Hawaii the blackjack. 21 serving 19. The floater by Nikki Taylor received by the Bruins. Left side, Anderson will tip it over. Saved by Hawaii. You'll see Maglio tips it over. Here comes UCLA. The slide attack. Claire Felix down the line. The linesman initially called touch. He then calls it out. But the up official is going to overrule everybody and say that it was in. And head coach Dave Shoji is going to grab the green card and he's going to want to challenge that play. It was interesting because the near linesman started to call touch, and as he leaned back, the ball was bouncing towards him. He then signaled that the ball was out. The up official, Wayne Lee, overruled everybody and said that the ball was in. But now UCLA is looking to make sure that the serve for Hawaii was out of order. So this will be rather interesting because Hawaii's challenging the call on the floor. UCLA is saying that Hawaii was out of rotation. So as it stands right now, Bruins have the serve after the call was ruled in, 20 serving 21. Now, with this challenge review system, head coach Dave Shoji is a perfect 7 for 7 on challenges this season. As down official Dixon Chun looking in the monitor. Trying to figure out what the call will be. The linesman, it was interesting because the linesman in front of our broadcast position to call. He signaled touch, and as the ball bounced off the floor and nearly hit his face, he called it out. So for the first time this season, Hawaii will lose a challenge, as now the play will stay as called. And the point will go to UCLA. 20 serving, 21 serve received by Hawaii. Iosia dumps it over in front of the middle blocker, Frager. Point Hawaii. So for the first time all season, head coach Dave Shoji loses a challenge, but Hawaii gets the point on the next play. And it's 22 serving 20. Claire Moranson in the server's box. Front line of Granato, Maglio, Iosia, float serve just over the net. Here comes UCLA. The attack left side, off the dig of Claire Marie Anderson. Jordan Anderson puts down the kill. She has 5 in this set. Last season, 4.3 kills per set. Top 5 in the Pac-12 a season ago. 21 serving 22. With the setter, the transfer from Pepperdine, Ryan Chandler in the server's box. Near side, her float serve received nicely by Greeley. Iosia down the chute comes Nikki Taylor, and she sails that one long. We're tied at 22. Not a lot of topspin off that attack for Nikki Taylor. And we're tied at 22. A good play call from Noreen Iosia. Block was late. But Nikki Taylor with the unforced error. Serve it is in. Tied at 22. Iosia. Left side, Granato cross court. Here comes UCLA. Chandler will go left side. Jordan Anderson tips it over and down. Point UCLA. 23 serving 22. Members of the men's volleyball team in the arena. The chant being led by Stein von Tilburg. Let's go Bows. 23 serving 22. Serve goes cross court received by Hawaii. Iosia. Maglio off the dig. Here comes UCLA. Bump set left side. Jordan Anderson cross court handled by Kahakai. Bump set from Iosia. Left side Granato is blocked. Haley Lawless, Jenny Frager, and the Bruins have set point. 24 serving 22. Hawaii with 11 hitting errors in this first frame. Set point for UCLA, Ryan Chandler in the server's box. Off skip and a jump, her float serve received by Greeley. Iosia on the step out goes Maglio. Hits it in, cross court, 23 serving 24. Set point number 2 for UCLA. Kahakai will depart. Castillo back into the front line. Maglio will be substituted out for Gianna Guinasso. 23 serving 24. Set point number 2 for UCLA. The flow serve down the line, and it goes wide. So off the service error, UCLA takes the opening set 25-23. And the Bruins, for the first time in a couple of matches, win the opening set. They had lost the previous 3 first sets, but off the service error, they snapped that streak, and UCLA takes it 25-23. The Bruins lose the match 1-0. Back to Mano in a couple of minutes on the Rainbow Wahine Volleyball Network.
TNT Tinting introduces Vista Window Films Enerlogic films for your home. Besides reducing heat from the sun, it also reduces the heat that comes off the hot asphalt on the ground or the heat that bounces off neighboring buildings. So it reduces solar heat and radiant heat and keeps even more heat outside, even when the sun's not hitting the windows directly. You'll see a significant reduction in your annual energy costs from TNT Tinting. Check it out at tnttinting.com.
If you enjoy having a 40-hour work week, give a union a shaka. If you value safer working conditions, family medical coverage, and paid sick leave, give a union a shaka. If you appreciate retirement benefits and better pay, let's see that shaka. Because it took 80 years of middle-class workers standing together to earn the many job benefits we all enjoy today. What can your union do for you? Why don't you ask them? A message brought to you by HGEA.
For nearly 8 decades, Hawaii USA has served its members. Today, they number over 123,000, the largest membership of any credit union in the state. Over the years, Hawaii USA has been privileged to help others, from ambitious students pursuing college and career to entrepreneurs with exciting new business opportunities, and to new beginnings and dreams of home ownership and family for Hawaii's young couples. It's about living the Hawaii USA Life Matters commitment. And now, they invite all their members to celebrate their 80th anniversary. Hawaii USA is 80 years proud, and it's Celebrate time. That's right, celebrate 80. Celebrate for a limited time. Take advantage of Hawaii USA's surprising low loan rates. Don't wait another 80 years. Visit a branch today or hawaiiusafcu.com/celebrate. That's hawaiiusafcu.com/CELEBR80. Hawaii USA, where life matters.
Hi, this is Colt Brennan, former quarterback for the University of Hawaii, and you're listening to ESPN 1420.
Welcome back to the San Sheriff Center. Off the service error from Gianna Guinasso, the UCLA Bruins take the opening set. 25-23, they lead the match 1-0. The Bruins hit 149. 6 kills for Jordan Anderson, 3 for Riley Bushler, 2 for Jenny Prager, 1 for Clara Felix. No aces, no service errors, 25 digs, 7 for Zana Muno, and 4 blocks for UCLA. For the Rainbow Wahine, hit 102. Emily Maglio, 6 kills on 11 errorless swings. Nikki Taylor already 21 swings, only 3 kills, 7 hitting errors. She's hitting -190. No aces. The lone service error from Guanasso gave UCLA that opening set. 29 digs, 5 each for Granato, Iosia, Taylor, and also Kahakai in the blocks. Brought to you by TNT Tinting. Block out the sun heat and the UV rays with TNT Tinting. Go online, TNTTinting.com. Hawaii had 4 blocks in that opening set. As we are about ready for set number 2, it's brought to you by Oceanic Time Warner Cable's ultra-fast internet. Now with speeds up to 300 megabits per second. The teams have switched sides. UCLA will be serving right to left. Diamond head to Eva, and to do the honors, Savvy Simo, the 5'10 freshman from Rancho Santa Fe. Her serve down the middle, received by Hawaii. Iosia, left side, Calais Greeley goes cross court, received by UCLA. Riley Bushler down the line off of Iosia. Kahakawa with the set will go right side. Nikki Taylor, cross court, dug by UCLA. Right side attack, off the block and out of bounds. Haley Lawless, the 6'3 redshirt senior from Tempe, Arizona, who was not medically cleared until a few hours ago, for getting her first action of the season. Bruins strike first, 1-0. They lead the match 1-0. Serve received by Granato. Iosia Maglio, blocked, saved by Nikki Taylor, and will then be free balled over. Advantage UCLA. Chandler will go in the middle. Prager down the middle. Quick 2-0 lead for UCLA. So the strong start in the opening frame has now gone to the side of the Bruins. They're up 2-0. Serve received by Greeley. Iosia will go right side. Nikki Taylor off the block. Saved by UCLA. Set will go right side. Lawless cross court. Saved by Hawaii. Maglio with the bump set. Iosia will down ball it over. Handled by UCLA. The attack from Jenny Prager puts it down. And the Bruins up 3. 3-0 Bruins here in the second set. And Simo to serve, whose father, Brian, a former NASCAR driver. Serve it is in, received by Granato. Iosia, right side, Nikki Taylor, down the middle and in. Always going to try to ride the right arm of Nikki Taylor, who 21 kills on Thursday, 22 last night. Did not play all last week due to that left elbow injury. She's in the server's boxes. Taylor, low tosser, Spencer, received by the Bruins. It will be shanked as Ryan Chandler gets a facial from the signage across from our broadcast position. Service ace, and it's brought to you by Castle Resorts and Hotels. Come on and save up to 15% on staycations. Service ace from Nikki Taylor. First for Hawaii tonight, 7th on the season for the senior out of Honolulu. Serve received by the Bruins. The attack off of Granato and out of bounds. Point Hawaii. Point UCLA, rather. As Jenny Frager goes back into the server's box, her counterpart, Claire Felix. The Bruin middles are very, very tall. 6'5" and 6'6". Close serve just over the net, received by Hawaii. On the step out goes Maglio. Hits it wide. Unforced error by Hawaii. 5 serving 2. The Bows hitting percentage continues to drop, hitting .092. Bruins hitting .208. Low serve down the middle, received by Granato. Iosia from the back line. Nikki Taylor off the dig of Chandler and out of bounds. Side out point, Hawaii. Clay Greeley will depart. Claire Marie Anderson will come in and serve. So for as of right now, no Kirsten Sibley. They're going to let Clay Greeley go all the way around. As of right now in set number 2. So the junior out of Honolulu, Claire Marie Anderson, her serve just over the net. Here comes UCLA. Bump set will go left side. Bushler off the block. Dug by Kahakai in transition. EOC in the middle. Maglio. And they've had some success with EOC to Maglio. That quick set in the middle. Kill number 7 already for Mag. 4 serving 5. Serve received by the Bruins. That will go left side. Bushler off the block. Saved by Hawaii. It'll be free ball over. No lift called on Hawaii. The set is a tight one. The joust saved by the Bruins. Left side. Bushler down the line. Hits it wide. UCLA is very unhappy. They're asking for a lift. It's a very knowledgeable staff. Michael Celio, a former center for the Bruins men's team. Their assistant coach, Tony Kerr, one of the best liberos in all of collegiate volleyball. And, of course, Director of Volleyball Operations, a former Rainbow Wahine, Kaylee Thurlby. Serve received by the Bruins, set 2, tied at 5. The attack from Lawless, cross court dug by Hawaii. USC on a dime, right side. Nikki Taylor winds up, puts it in. The Bows retake the lead, 6 serving 5. And guess who once again in the server's box? Claire Marie Anderson, who grew up on the Isle of the Molokai up until age 9. Her serve down the middle received by the Bruins. On the quick attack, Claire Felix tips it over, saved by Hawaii. You'll see in the middle, Maglio tips it over. Here comes UCLA, right side, Lawless off the block. Hawaii on the attack, Kahaka with the bump set. 2. It was going to go to Nikki Taylor, but USC was in the way. She has to free ball it over, advantage UCLA. Then the attack from Riley Bushler through the block and down. That's a play Hawaii would love to have back. As the bump set from Savannah Kahakai was going to go to Nikki Taylor, but Noreen Iosia was in the way. UCLA taking full advantage. And they eventually get the point. Set 2, tied at 6 with Zana Muno to serve her older brother JJ on the UC Santa Barbara baseball team. Serve is in. Hawaii on the attack is Maglio goes off the block. Saved by the Bruins. Left side, Riley Bushler tips it over. Right there to dig it up, Nikki Taylor. Iosia on a dime. Left side, Granato. Down the line, dug by UCLA. Bump set will go high. Left side, Bushler off the block and out of bounds. Point UCLA, 7 serving 6. 6 kills for Jordan Anderson, 5 for Riley Bushler, also 5 for Jenny Frager. 7 serving 6. Bruins with the lead. Serve down the middle, received by Kahaka. Iosia. Left side, Granato down the line, hits it wide. Another unforced error from the Rainbow Wahine. They have 14 hitting errors. 4 of them have been blocked. Bruins up 8, serving 6. Muno to serve once again, just over the net, received by Greeley. Iosia, left side, Granato off the block. Here comes UCLA. Chandler, left side, Bushler through the block, dug by Granato. It'll be free balled over. UCLA on the attack once again. Bushler, dug by Greeley. Iosia, right side. Nikki Taylor, cross court, handled by UCLA. Left side, Bushler tips it over, and it goes outside of the antenna. Point Hawaii. That's a swing for McKenna Granato. She's got to find the court somehow. One-on-one opportunity. Gianna Guinasso coming in to serve. 7 serving 8. Bruins lead the match 1-0. Guinasso, her serve, it is in. Received by UCLA. On the step out goes Claire Felix. Down the line off of Guinasso and down. Side out point UCLA. The senior from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Volleyball Magazine Fab 50. Honorable mention All-American last season. Bruins had 3 All-Americans for the first time on the first team since 1999. Serve is off the tape, received by Hawaii. Left side, McKenna Granato down the line. It goes long, but a touch called. Point Hawaii. And as we're talking about the postseason awards for UCLA, they had 3 first-team all-region awards. That was for the first time since 1999. Served by Hawaii, it is in at 8, serving 9. Bruins will go Clara Felix down the line. 6'6" on 6 foot. More often than not, the 6'6" attacker is going to find the open court. Clara Felix puts it down. Bruins up 10, serving 8. 6'6" will depart, and then coming into the middle, 6'5". Taylor Formico to serve, down the middle, received by Hawaii from Kahaka. Iosia Castillo tips it over, easily dug by Formico. Left side, Jordan Anderson, cross court handled by Kahaka. Iosia, left side, Nikki Taylor off the block, and out of bounds, side out, point Hawaii. Able to move around Nikki Taylor in the front line. She has 7 kills on 28 swings, 7 hitting errors, hitting 0, 9, serving 10. Rainbow Wahine down by 1. The crowd quiets. Granado serve down the middle, received by the Bruins. Bumps up, will go high. Left side, Jordan Anderson out the block. Dug by Savannah Kahakai. In transition, Iosia. Right side, Nikki Taylor. Cross court, winds up. She now has 8 kills. And set 2, tied at 10. ...21 kills on Thursday, 22 last night. Nikki Taylor will stay in the front line. The serve by Granato, cross court, received by UCLA. Jordan Anderson, left side off the block, and out of bounds, side out point, UCLA. Started her career at West Virginia. All Big 12, all region, honorable mention All-American before transferring to UCLA. He will stay in the front line. Ryan Chandler going back into the server's box. Bruins lead it 11, serving 10. They lead the match 1-0. Serve received by Greeley. EOC in the middle. Castillo finds the open court. She's played all 3 front row positions in just her second season for the Rainbow Wahine. Casey Castillo will depart. Emily Maglio back into the front line. Savannah Kahakai into the server's box, set 2, tied at 11. Right, Jordan Anderson out the right side off the tape. It'll hit the antenna. UCLA is saying that ball hit the tape, but they're going to go and grab that green card. Michael Steele, the head coach, going to go over and tell the down official Dixon Chun that ball did not go off the antenna. So again, that challenge review system being utilized for the first time this season. You can challenge one of 4 situations, whether a ball is going in or out. That includes pancake digs, whether a ball is touched by a player before it goes out of bounds, a player that is called for a net fault, or for a player that is called for a foot fault. You get 3 challenges per match. You lose a timeout if you are unsuccessful, but this is the second challenge already from UCLA. Couldn't really tell from our broadcast position where that ball did in fact hit. It did hit a lot of cable. The antenna was moving, but could not tell from our vantage point if that ball in fact did hit the antenna. But as of right now, the original call on the floor was antenna violation, point Hawaii. So as it stands right now, it is 12 serving 11. As Dixon Chun still looking at the monitor cross court from our broadcast position. If you're just joining us, Hawaii battled with UCLA in that opening set. They had a lead as big as 6. Bruins caught up, and then off the service error by Hawaii, the Bruins snapped their opening set losing streak. Prior to tonight, they had lost the last 3 opening sets. They took it 25-23 as Dixon Chun will come back on the floor. He's going to then go talk to assistant coach Tony Kerr. A nod of approval from the head coach Michael Steele, and the ball in fact will be called out of bounds Whether that went outside the antenna or off the antenna, the point will stay with Hawaii. But more importantly, UCLA with only one more challenge for the duration of this match. Kahakai to serve, will go down the line, received by UCLA. Set will go high. Left side, Haley Lawless hits it long. Serving 11, set number 2, front line for the Rainbow Wahine, Maglio, Greeley, Nikki Taylor. To the libero, Savannah Kahakai floats it in. It'll be tight at the net. One-handed set from Ryan Chandler, saved by Savannah Kahakai, and then will be free balled over. UCLA on the attack once again. Claire Felix, dug by Hawaii. They will free ball it over, but they're going to get called for an under the net violation. Unsure who it was. The point will be awarded to UCLA, but what a nice dig in the back line by Savannah Kahakai. And if you're listening to us and you play beach volleyball, known as a gator, on that dig, serve it is in. Hawaii on the attack. Nikki Taylor will go off the block, saved by Hawaii Granato. An inside set as Calais Greeley will just have to free ball it over. Advantage going UCLA. Jordan Anderson on the left side. Make that Riley Bushler. And set 2 tied at 13. 8 kills for Nikki Taylor to go along with 7 hitting errors. Emily Maglio with 7 kills. McKenna Granato with 4. Set 3 tied at 13. Set 2 rather tied at 13. Emily Maglio finds the open court. A diddle run Maglio up the middle. 8 kills for the junior out of British Columbia. Both take the lead, 14 serving 13. In the server's box, the senior, the reigning Big West Conference Player of the Year, Nikki Taylor. Her spin serve received by the Bruins. It'll be tight at the net. Greeley could not tip it over. UCLA with a save. They will then tip it over. Maglio goes cross-court, dug by UCLA. Set will go left side. Riley Bush off the block, dug by McKenna Granato. Iosia Maglio off the block. UCLA in transition. Formico will go high. Right side, Haley Lawless tips it over the block and down. Side out point, UCLA. The reception of serve initially went over the net. Calais Greeley, who's still trying to recover from that off-season shoulder surgery, couldn't go with the attack of the overpass. Instead, set it over. UCLA dug it up and then able to get the point on the ensuing attack. To serve, it is in. Hawaii on the attack. Emily Maglio hits that one long. And we have reached the immediate timeout as the Bruins will take the lead, 15 serving 14 on the Rainbow Wahine Volleyball Network.
Working late and you don't have time to cook? Head to Young's Fish Market in Honolulu and check out their extensive takeout menu. Get the Lau Lau plate for Dad, Kalua pig plates for the kids, and maybe the beef stew plate for yourself. From tripe stew and pipi kaula to lomi salmon and squid luau, only Young's Fish Market offers the best Hawaiian food at the best prices. Located at the City Square building on Kalani Street in Kalihi. Phone orders are accepted. Call 841-4885 or visit youngsfishmarket.com.
The following is a message from the Bud Light Party.
Work. We all know it sucks. But this Labor Day, we salute work. Because without work, there'd be no Labor Day. And there'd be no Bud Light. Because no one would be working to make Bud Light. And without Labor Day, there'd be no reason to stock up on Bud Light. So this Labor Day, get your coworkers together and raise one to not being at work right now. This message approved by the Bud Light Party. Raise one to right now. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, AB, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, this is Rich Miano, and you're listening to ESPN 1420.
Welcome back to the San Sheriff Center, coming to you live from the Primo Beer courtside seats along the Terraflex in Manoa. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday evening, listening to us on ESPN 1420, island-wide, coast-to-coast, statewide, and around the world, online, ESPN1420am.com, aloha and house it from the 808 state, or if you're listening to us in the arena on our special FM frequency 106.5. As coming back from the timeout, Hawaii and UCLA look at the leaders. Jordan Anderson with 7 kills, Riley Bushler with 6. Jenny Frager also with 6 for Hawaii. Nikki Taylor with 8 kills, Emily Maglio with 8. 4 for McKenna Granato. And the Bruins are going to make a serving substitution. Coming in will be Taylor Schlenner, the 5'2 redshirt sophomore from Yorba Linda, California. Got in briefly in last night's match. That was a 4-set victory over Missouri State. As we are back from the timeout, our up official Wayne Lee will blow his whistle, beckon for serve. And Schlenner will come in. Her float serve into the net. Side out point, Hawaii. We're tied at 15. Hawaii will make a substitution. Kirsten Sibley will depart. Claire Marie Anderson will come in and serve a front line for the Rainbow Wahine of Granato, Maglio, Iostia, left to right. Across the front of the net. Set 2 tied at 15. Bruins took the opening set 25-23. Serve off the tape. Handled by the Bruins. Right side, Haley Lawless. Cross court, dug by Kahakai. The attack, free ball over, but we get a net violation called on Noreen Iostia. Side out point will go to UCLA. 16, serving 15. Donna Muno will come in and serve. The 5'10 stopper from Hermosa Beach, California. Last year against Hawaii, she was the starting center, had a career-high 7 kills on 11 attacks as the setter. Serve it is in. Received by Hawaii from the back line. Nikki Taylor down the middle, dug by the Bruins. Left side, bump set. Riley Bushler tried to go cross court, but it goes into the net. 4 contacts called, point Hawaii. And for the first time all weekend long, Anna Ponce will come in. 5'3 redshirt senior from Honolulu. The prep product out of Moanalua High School. She was listed in the official stats from last night, but didn't play. So on the far side is Anna Ponce. Her float serve, it is in. Received by the Bruins. On the step out goes Clara Felix. Dug by Nikki Taylor. Greeley from the back line rolls it over. Here comes UCLA. Felix again pounds it down. And all 6'6". Claire Felix gives the Bruins their 17th point. 17 serving 16. As Jordan Anderson will come into the front line. And her left side counterpart, Riley Bushler, into the server's box. Bruins up 17, serving 16. Float serve goes cross court, received by Granato. Iostia back to Granato on the left side. Cross court, green, white, black ball, corner pocket. Career high 33 kills on Sunday against fellow Pac-12 opponent and member Arizona. McKenna Granato with 5 kills. Set 2 tied at 17. Spin serve into the net by Noreen Iostia. Just a second service error from the Rainbow Wahine. First one came at a very crucial time. It gave UCLA the opening set 25-23. UCLA's libero Taylor Formico to serve. Down the line, received by Granato. Iostia, left side. Nikki Taylor winds up. Her attack dug. Free ball over. Iostia with the set. Nikki Taylor a second time on the left side is double blocked. Jenny Frager, Ryan Chandler post up UCLA's 5th block. And the Bruins up 19, serving 17. Nikki Taylor on the left. Casey Castillo in the middle. And McKenna Granato on the right. Serve it is in. Saved by Hawaii. It'll be free balled over. Advantage going UCLA. Jordan Anderson winds up. Hits it wide. And the Bruins coaching staff very unhappy. They want a lift. The second time that maybe it could have been a lift called. And Wayne Lee just, I don't know if he's giving stink eye to Michael Seeley, but just kind of just looking at him saying, I don't know what you're talking about. So the point will go to Hawaii 18. Serving 19. Granato to serve. Received by UCLA. Set on the quick step out. Frager dug by Hawaii. Granato the bump set left side. Kirsten Sibley cross court. UCLA now in transition. Set will go left side. Jordan Anderson over the block and down. Point UCLA. So the tip shot for UCLA. They get into the red zone. 20 serving 18. Haley Lawless will come in. Zana Muno will depart. And the setter, Ryan Chandler. And football fans know her father, Chris. 17 years as a quarterback in the NFL. So the serve will go down the middle, received nicely by Kahakai. Iostia in the middle. Castillo off the high hand. And out of bounds, a smart shot by Casey Castillo, side out point Hawaii. Castillo will depart Maglio back into the front line to join Sibley and Taylor as Savannah Kahakai into the server's box. Set 2, Bows trailing 19, serving 20. Low serve received by UCLA, set in the middle. Jenny Frager off the dig of Hawaii and down, side out point UCLA. 21 serving 19 coming in to try and serve the ball in. Savvy Simo. In this set, Bruins out hitting Hawaii 250 to 212. Simo serve received by Granato. Iosia flips it right side. Nikki Taylor is double blocked. Riley Bushler, Jenny Frager, point UCLA, and head coach Dave Shoji will come off the bench and call his first timeout of this set. Bruins took the opening set 25-23, and here in the second, they have the lead on the serve, do the Bruins at 22, serving 19. More to come from Manoa in 60 on the Rainbow Wahine Volleyball Network.
It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. What matters is how many times you get up. You need the right people by your side, the people who know how to help you heal, who help you overcome what stands in your way, who understand how to help you live your dreams.
The Straub Bone and Joint Center helped Thompson recover from several injuries and get closer to his dream. To learn more, visit straubhealth.org, a Hawaii Pacific Health hospital.
For complete details, see jnautomotive.com. Offer good through Labor Day.
Attention Hawaii, the sale so big it couldn't fit into one day. We needed 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's JN Summer Sell-Off Tent Event this Labor Day weekend at JN Chevy Mazda. Save on over 100 used Chevys, Mazdas, Audis, Jaguars, Land Rovers, Harleys, Kawasaki's, Ducatis, Yamahas, and more. Payments from $99 a month. That's right, used bikes and cars. One location. Bad credit? No problem. Our financing agents are ready to assist. Rush to JN Chevy Mazda near the airport.
Aloha, this is Mike Lafayette, former UH football player, and you're listening to ESPN 1420 at ESPN1420am.com.
Welcome back to the San Sheriff Center. Tip Wells here courtside. Bruins have the lead in the match, 1-0. They also have the lead in this set, 22, serving 19. Offensively, the Bows have struggled. 29 kills, 17 hitting errors, only hitting $129. Bruins, 28 kills, hitting .195. Serve it is in, down the middle, received by Hawaii. You'll see in the middle, Maglio puts it down. Kill number 9 for Mags. As the Rainbow Wahine will make a substitution. Coming in will be Kendra Kelsch, a 6'1" junior from Huntington Beach, California. She will come into the front line for blocking purposes. She will also set should Hawaii need a set. The serve by Nikki Taylor, received by the Bruins. The one-handed set tipped off the block, saved by the Bruins, and will be punched over by the libero. Free ball for Hawaii. Left side, Sibley off the tape and down. Hawaii within 1 at 21, serving 22. And head coach Michael Seeley will call his first timeout. We'll keep it here as Hawaii on a 2-point run. And they have it now 21, serving 22. Hawaii looking for their first win against a top 25 opponent this season. As last week they fell in 4 sets here at home to Wisconsin. At the time they were ranked 4th. And with a crazy first week in the NCAA, Wisconsin moving up to number 2 in the latest top 25 coaches poll. Hawaii dropping 9 spots. They're now at 15. The Bruins, who were preseason ranked number 12, they moved up 4 spots. They're number 8 here this week. Last week, the Bruins went 3-0. They won the Loyola Marymount Invitational. That included a 4-set win over number 21 LMU. It was their first win in the last 2 years against the Lions, as they had lost the last 2 meetings. And off that 3-0 performance for UCLA, Jenny Frager was named the Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week, her first such accolade in her career despite being a senior. A lot of Hawaii ties on this UCLA roster. Of course, head coach Michael Thiele spent 4 years as an associate head coach for the Rainbow Wahine. Also the director of volleyball operations, who doubles for both the women and the men's team at UCLA, Kaylee Thurlby, enjoying yet another trip here to the island. Back from the timeout, the chant, "Let's go, Bows," as Nikki Taylor in the server's box. A front line for the Rainbow Wahine, Maglio, Kelch, Sibley. They await the serve. Hopefully go over the net from Nikki Taylor. Just over the net goes cross court. Here comes UCLA, set in the middle. Frager dug by Hawaii. Kelch on a dime. Right side, Nikki Taylor off the block. UCLA in transition. Chandler will go left side. Bushler off the dig of Nikki Taylor and out of bounds. Side out point, UCLA. The libero Taylor Formico will depart. Coming in will be Claire Felix. And into the server's box, Jenny Frager. Iosia in, Kelch departs. Just 2 front row options for the Rainbow Wahine. Sibley on the left, Maglio in the middle. Frager serves down the line, received by Kahaka. Iosia, Maglio hits it in. Nice shot by Emily Maglio. Goes cross court, finds the sideline just in front of our broadcast position. The near lines have been right in front of us. Initially called out, but watched that ball and at the last second ruled it in. Serve it is in, 22 serving 23. The attack, free ball, the serve rather, free balled over. UCLA on the attack. That is dug by Kahakai, bumps it from Nikki Taylor, and then Granata will just free ball it over. Advantage UCLA. Bushler on the left side, off the dig of Kahakai, and out of bounds. Point UCLA. The serve caused the free ball off of the serve reception. Emily Maglio was not ready for the ball. Tipped it over instead of hammering it to the floor. And in transition, UCLA takes the point, 24, and they will have the serve for the set as Hawaii will call their second and final timeout of the set. Once again, we'll keep it here as we're very, very close to the end of set number 2. Just another mental miscue for a normally steady front line for the Rainbow Wahine. Casey Castillo has had it a couple times this season where she's been at the front line. It's been an overpass. Instead of pushing it over pretty hard onto the floor, rather than instead sets it over, and that's in the case that what happened with Emily Maglio on that play. Just lost track of where the ball was, went up, saw the ball, and for whatever reason didn't attack it over, more so just gave the free ball right back to UCLA, and the Bruins have set point number 1 like they did in the opening set at 24 serving 22 for the Bruins, hitting 207, 9 kills for Riley Bushler, 8 for Jordan Anderson, 7 for Jenny Frager, 29 assists, 25 for Ryan Chandler, 43 digs, 11 for Savvy Simo, 11 also for Taylor Formico. For the Rainbow Wahine, hitting 153, 10 kills for Emily Maglio, 8 for Nikki Taylor, 5 for McKenna Granato, 4 for Casey Castillo. 1 service ace, that was from Nikki Taylor, 48 digs, 14 for Savannah Kahakai. Hawaii, who had 4 blocks in that opening set, well, that number has stayed at 4. The Rainbow Wahine, no blocks in this second set. So the Bruins and the Rainbow Wahine back from the timeout as UCLA has a couple of set points here in set number 2. 24 serving 22 with Zana Muno in the server's box. Close serve goes cross court, received by Hawaii. It'll be free balled over, off serve receive, and UCLA hammers the overpass, and they have the 2-0 lead in the match, 25-22, and they have a commanding 2-0 lead in this best 3 of 5 match, and they have quieted this crowd of about 7,600 or so inside the Sand Sheriff Center. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with the intermission on the Rainbow Wahine Volleyball Network.
Let's rock so you can roll. Keep Hawaii cruising from shore to shore. Let's rock, here's how we roll.
It's Lex Brody's 55-year anniversary, and we'd like to say thank you very much for allowing us to serve you over the last 55 years. To celebrate, Lex Brody's is offering $55 off the purchase of any 2 installed, regularly stocked tires. That's $110 off 4 tires. And you can earn Hawaiian miles or caveman currency towards Lex Brody's gift cards, while up to 2% of your invoice gets donated to local nonprofits through our Love Hawaii and Share the Aloha Customer Rewards program. Lex Brody's, home of fixed forever auto repairs and lifetime tire service, all while being able to earn Hawaiian miles or caveman currency. Please visit lexbrodys.com for additional details or give us a store visit. We'll share why we are your best option for Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Toyo tires, as well as brakes, alignments, and most auto repair services.
Lex Brody's Tire Company.
TNT Tinting introduces Vista window films, Enerlogic films for your home. Besides reducing heat from the sun, it also reduces the heat that comes off the hot asphalt on the ground or the heat that bounces off neighboring buildings. So it reduces solar heat and radiant heat and keeps even more heat outside, even when the sun's not hitting the windows directly. You'll see a significant reduction in your annual energy costs from TNT Tinting. Check it out at tnttinting.com. When it's time to take a break, when you want to get away from it all, turn to Castle Resorts and Hotels, Hawaii's #1 choice for leisure travel. With accommodations on 5 different islands, we have a hotel, resort, or villa for every budget and lifestyle. Whether it's a neighbor island getaway or a family staycation, let Castle Resorts and Hotels help you plan your next great escape. Year-round Kama'aina rates start at 15% off. Check out our special vacation packages at castleresorts.com.
ESPN 1420.
Well, just like the end of the first set, a mental miscue for the Rainbow Wahine gives UCLA set number 2. That one by a score of 25-22. It was a service error by Hawaii to end set number 1. And then in set number 2, it was a free ball, it was a overpass off of a serve receive that UCLA took advantage of, and the Bruins up 2-love in the best-of-5 match. 25-23, 25-22, the arithmetic here in Manoa. So Hawaii with their backs against the wall, and just like the match against Arizona last week, Sunday, the Bows are down 0-2 against the Pac-12 foe. So 15th ranked Hawaii backs against the wall, down the match by a couple of sets. 25-23, 25-22. UCLA leads the match 2-0. First weekend of college football underway. Take a listen in the Sports Center. When we come back, we'll look at the stats and also how the Big West Conference did on this Saturday evening. Another upset posed by the Big West Conference. More to come from Manoa. This is Rainbow Wahine Volleyball on ESPN 1420.
Here we go. ESPN Radio Sports Center.
Hello there. I'm Mark Robbins. The top 2 teams have opened the college football season with victories. Top-ranked Alabama destroyed 20th-ranked USC 52-6, but it was a little different for number 2 Clemson, having a tussle at Auburn and hanging on to a 19-13 win. Number 3 Oklahoma was matched with 15th-ranked Houston, and the Sooners left this game thinking maybe Houston needs a little higher ranking as the Cougars beat the Sooners 33-23. Number 5 LSU stunned by Wisconsin 16-14. 18th-ranked Georgia led against number 24 North Carolina by sensational junior running back Nick Chubb.
It's a roll to the right side. As the convoy breaks the tackle, he's at the 30, might be gone. 20, 10, pushed out of bounds at the 1-yard line. No, they'll rule it a touchdown. Touchdown Chubb. 55 yards. And that could be the nail in the coffin as Chubb goes over 200 yards in his return from a knee injury.
Tried 222 yards rushing the call by Mark Kestisher on ESPN Radio as Georgia wins at 33-24. Big League Baseball Saturday in the American League. Boston over Oakland 11-2. Toronto loses to Tampa Bay 7-5. Red Sox and Blue Jays tied for first in the AL East. In the National League in the West, the Dodgers over the Padres 5-1 to stay a game and a half ahead of San Francisco in the West as the Giants beat the Cubs 3-2. And at the U.S. Open, top seed for the women, Serena Williams advances.
Bradford goes from Philly to Minnesota. Sanchez cut in Denver and signs in Dallas. And Gabbard starting over Kaepernick. Reaction to all the headlines from the NFL Monday on Mike and Mike, starting at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and ESPN2.
What you doing now?
I'm doing my own PV system, and I get homie fall-proof gear.
I don't think bubble wrap and duct tape going to work.
Yeah, I get them. Check this out.
Okay. You okay?
I think that heat expanding stuff is true. Getting smoke and hot in here.
Oh, no.
Sweating over here. How we pop all the stuff? Oh, careful.
Make sure to have an electrical contractor and licensed electrician do your photovoltaic installations and electrical work.
IBEW, Local 1186, lighting your path to the future.
Action-packed UH Hoops is returning to the Stan Sheriff Center. Head coaches Ron Gannat and Laura Beeman are back after last season's historical campaigns. Both programs winning the Big West Championship and advancing to the NCAA tournament. Season tickets are on sale now for an exciting home schedule, including the Rainbow Warriors taking on the 2016 national runner-up North Carolina Tar Heels. Take advantage of the combo pack and receive both men's and women's season tickets starting at only $230. See you at the arena.
Hey, this is Dave Reardon of the Honolulu Star Advertiser, and you're listening to ESPN 1420.
Welcome back to the Stan Sheriff Center, coming to you live from the Primo Beer courtside seats. Tiff Wells here courtside along the Terraflex as UCLA ranked number 8 in the latest top 25 poll. 5-0 perfect record this season have the Rainbow Hene backs against the wall up in the match 2-0. 25-23, 25-22 as we take a look at the numbers through the first two sets. Bruins out hitting Hawaii 215 to 153. 9 kills for Riley Bushler, 8 for Jordan Anderson, 7 for Jenny Frager. 43 digs, 11 for Savitimo, also 11 for Taylor Formico. No service aces for UCLA. For the Rainbow Wahine, 10 kills for Emily Maglio. She leads Hawaii's offensive attack, hitting .348. The Bows hitting, we mentioned, .143. 8 kills for Nikki Taylor, 35 swings, 9 hitting errors, hitting -029. 5 kills for McKenna Granato, 4 for Casey Castillo, 3 for Kirsten Sibley, 2 for Noreen Iosia. 1 service ace came from Nikki Taylor, 48 digs, 14 by Savannah Kahakai, and 4 blocks that are all brought to you by TNT Tinting. Block out the sun's heat and the UV rays with TNT Tinting. Visit TNTTinting.com. As we take a look around the Big West Conference on this Saturday evening, after yesterday's 9-3 collective performance, so far the Big West with just 4 wins. Fullerton defeating Grand Canyon in 4 sets. Riverside also defeating Middle Tennessee State in 4 sets. Cal Poly a 4-set victory over St. Louis, but the upset of the night in the Big West Conference, UC Santa Barbara a 3-0 sweep over 25th ranked Colorado State. Other teams in the conference tonight, Cal Poly losing in 5 to Arkansas State. Riverside earlier in the day swept by Nevada. Irvine losing in 4 to Washington State. Fullerton losing to Eastern Kentucky in 4 sets. UC Davis swept by Oregon. UC Irvine also losing to California in straight sets. Correction, Irvine losing in 4 sets to Cal. So as the conference right now, UC Santa Barbara at 5-1, Cal Poly at 4-2, Hawaii at 3-2, CSUN and Davis, also Riverside at 3-3, Fullerton at 3-4, Long Beach State at 2-3, UC Irvine at 2-4. Washington State also sweeping Long Beach State at the Pyramid earlier this evening. That Big West scoreboard brought to you by Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, proud sponsors of the Nick Rolovich Show. Earlier today, football losing at the Big House. by a lot, 63-3. It's number 7, Michigan. They will come back home to the Rainbow Warriors. They will take on UT Martin. The home opener for Nick Rolovich. We'll have coverage with Countdown to Kickoff. Chris Hart, Gary Dickman begin at about 4 o'clock, and then Bobby Kerr and John Veneri will have the call from Aloha Stadium just after 6 o'clock Hawaii time, 1 week from tonight. The Rainbow Wahine will make a change at the setting position. Coming in, it'll be Taylor Higgins, the 5'9" senior from Honolulu, out of Punahou School. So Hawaii will have serve going right to left. Higgins in the server's box, down the chute, high toss. Her spin serve goes long, side out point, UCLA. Only the 3rd service error for the Rainbow Wahine. With their backs against the wall, cannot afford to give too many points on free opportunities to UCLA. Serve is in. Hawaii on the attack. Nikki Taylor goes off the block. UCLA left side. Riley Bushler hits it long. No touch called. Point Hawaii. Clay Greeley will depart as Claire Marie Anderson will come in to serve. A front line for the bows of Granato, Castillo, Nikki Taylor. UCLA leading the match 2-0, 25-23, 25-22. Float serve received by UCLA. Right side, Haley Lawless. Cross court dug by Savannah Kahakai with one hand. Nikki Taylor from the right side winds up. Her attack dug by UCLA. And then a free ball coming to Hawaii. Higgins, right side. Nikki Taylor off the shoulder, then the face of the libero Formico. But a net violation called on UCLA. Point goes to Hawaii. 2 serving 1. Nice layout of a dig by Savannah Kahakai, who opened up a lot of eyes nationally last season in Hawaii's run to the Elite 8, where they fell in 4 sets to Minnesota. Easily was the person that stood out the most in the libero position in that Des Moines regional last year. The serve by Claire Marie Anderson. It is in. 2 serving 1. On the quick attack, the tip shot dug by Claire Marie Anderson. Right side, Nikki Taylor winds up off the block, goes off the pancake dig and down. Side out point, natural point for the Rainbow Wahine. Nice read there in the back line from Claire Marie Anderson, the junior out of Punahou School. 3 buff and blue alumna on the floor. The aforementioned Anderson, Granato, and also Taylor Higgins. Float serve in. Bruins on the attack on the step out. Claire Felix puts it to the Terraflex. Bruins within 1 at 2, serving 3. Donna Muno will come in and serve for UCLA. Claire Marie Anderson will depart for the Rainbow Wahine. And Calais Greeley will come back in on serve receive. So it's Greeley, Granato, and Kahakai in serve receive. Muno to serve. Down the middle, it'll be free ball over. Advantage going to UCLA. Left side, Riley Bushler off the block and out of bounds. Point Bruins. They take the lead now. So they have the lead in the match, 2-0. And here in the set, number 3 is tied at 3. Muno to serve once again, just over the tape, received by Greeley. Higgins, left side, Granato. Cross court dug by UCLA. Left side once again, Riley Bushler. Down the line, dug by Higgins. Kahakai with a set right side. Nikki Taylor is double blocked. Claire Felix. And also Riley Bushler. The Bruins out blocking Hawaii 7-4. And all 4 of those blocks for Hawaii came in the opening set. Muno to serve once again, received by Greeley. Higgins in the middle. Castillo off the block, net moving. It will be called on Felix. Point Hawaii. And we're tied at 4. Hawaii needs this set to extend the match. Ironically, the last team to sweep Hawaii in Manoa was UCLA back in 2014. Kahakai to serve, Maglu in the middle. And Casey Castillo will take a breather. Float serve down the line. Here comes UCLA. Chandler, left side. Going off the block is Riley Bushler and out of bounds. Side out point, UCLA. Bushler now with a match high 11 kills. Had 17 in the win last night. was on the all-tournament team in the 2015 Hawaiian Airlines Wahine Volleyball Classic. Serve goes cross-court, received by Hawaii. Higgins, high, left side. Granato goes cross-court, dug by UCLA in transition. Left side, Jordan Anderson tips it over, dug by Higgins. Maglio with the bump set, right side. Nikki Taylor winds up off the block. Hawaii able to reset. Higgins in the middle, times the connection with Emily Maglio. Point UCLA 6-4 Bruins. Bushler again to serve for the Bruins. Down the middle, received nicely by Greeley. Maglio in the middle, tips it over and down. Kill number 11 for Emily Maglio. 5 serving 6 with Nikki Taylor in the server's box. Her spin serve received by the Bruins. Service ace. Brought to you by Castle Resorts and Hotels. Come on and save up to 15% on staycation. Go online and visit them at castleresorts.com. Pair of aces for Nikki Taylor. She now has 8 on the season. Set 3 tied at 6. Spin serve off the tape. Back-to-back aces for Nikki Taylor. 3 of a kind tonight. And she's dealt 2 in a row in this service turn. 7 serving 6. Down the shoot, her serve goes long. Side out point, UCLA, set 3 tied at 7. Set 3 tied at 7 with Formico to serve. The libero for UCLA goes down the line, received by Hawaii. Higgins flips it right side. Nikki Taylor winds up cross-court, dug by the Bruins. Left side attack for Jordan Anderson. Tips it over. Dug by a diving Savannah Kahakai in transition. Left side, Granato goes off the block. Here comes UCLA. Left side, Anderson again off the block. It will come on UCLA side from the back line. Bushler hits it wide. Savannah Kahakai goes about 15 feet from the middle back position over to the right back position, lays out a fantastic dig as Hawaii will bring in a substitution. McKenna Ross will make an appearance. The 5'10 freshman from Aliso Viejo, California. She will come in the front line for Calais Greeley. So no Kirsten Sibley in this third frame. The serve by Granato off the tape. Received by the Bruins. Set will go left side. Jordan Anderson off the block. Bruins able to reset. Chandler will go in the middle. Frager down the middle. Dug by Hawaii. Higgins in the middle. Maglio off the block. UCLA in transition. Set left side. Jordan Anderson off the block. Saved by Maglio. Higgins checks the middle. Will run Granato from the back line. Winds up. Dug by UCLA. Left side. Jordan Anderson again. Tip shot off the block. And cannot be put over. Solo block. Taylor Higgins. For the first time since set number 1, Hawaii puts down a block, and it's a solo variety from Taylor Higgins. 9 serving 7, both up by 2. Granato to serve once again. Full serve will go cross-court, received by the Bruins. The dump shot was blocked by Hawaii, saved by the Bruins. The attack then cross-court handled by Kahakai. Higgins, right side. Nikki Taylor winds up off the block and in. 10 serving 7, Hawaii. And head coach Michael Seeley up off the bench will not call timeout. 10 serving 7. Granato to serve once again. Full serve goes cross-court, received by the Bruins. Bump set will go high. Left side, Jordan Anderson. It does not clear the net. 4 contacts called. And head coach Michael Seeley will call timeout. Backs against the wall. Hawaii down in the match by a couple of sets. And here in the third, a set they need to extend the match. They have a 4-point lead, 11 serving 7. Timeout Bruins will take it as well. More to come from Manoa. This is Rainbow Wahine Volleyball on ESPN 1420.
For nearly 8 decades, Hawaii USA has served its members. Today, they number over 123,000, the largest membership of any credit union in the state. Over the years, Hawaii USA has been privileged to help others, from ambitious students pursuing college and career to entrepreneurs with exciting new business opportunities, and to new beginnings and dreams of home ownership and family for Hawaii's young couples. It's about living the Hawaii USA Life Matters commitment. And now, they invite all their members to celebrate their 80th anniversary. Hawaii USA is 80 years proud, and it's Celebrate-y time. That's right, celebrate 80. Celebrate-y. For a limited time, take advantage of Hawaii USA's surprising low loan rates. Don't wait another 80 years. Visit a branch today or hawaiiusafcu.com/celebrate-y. That's hawaiiusafcu.com/CELEBR80. Hawaii USA, where life matters.
ESPN 1420.
Back from the timeout, we welcome you back to the San Sheriff Center. Coming to you live from the Primavera courtside seat here in Manoa. Hawaii has the lead in the set, 11, serving 7. But the Bruins lead the match 2-0. McKenna Ross making an appearance, the freshman from Aliso Viejo, California. Her twin sister, Kyra, 2012 gold medalist on that USA gymnastics team, a freshman at UCLA. Wonder if they made a bet on tonight's match. Back to live action as Granato serve just over the net, received by the Bruins. The attack will be tipped over, saved by Ross. Higgins will go high. Right side, Nikki Taylor off the block. Dug by UCLA. Down the shoe comes Bushler and in. Riley Bushler, the team at match high, 12 kills. Bruins out hitting Hawaii 177-167. Bruins down 8, serving 11 here in the third set. Ryan Chandler in the server's box, the redshirt junior out of San Diego. Her float serve received by Hawaii from Kahakai. Higgins to Maglio off the block. Hawaii on the set will go right side from the back line. Nikki Taylor off the dig and out of bounds. Point Hawaii. Kill number 12 for Nikki Taylor, who's taken over 40 swings in every match this weekend. Remember, did not play in the first week of the season. Serve is in by Maglio, received by UCLA. Chandler in the middle. Frager off the dig of Taylor and down. Side out point. UCLA. Very small front line for Hawaii. 5'7", make that 5'9" Higgins, 5'10" Ross, and a 6'3" in Castillo. 9 serving 12. Simo to serve off the tape. Saved by Hawaii. And will be downballed over. Advantage going to UCLA. High set right side. Haley Lawless down the middle. Dug by Kahakai. Higgins in the middle. Castillo off the block. Saved by UCLA. And another free ball coming for Hawaii. Higgins right side. Nikki Taylor winds up. Hits it long. It's been a frustrating night for the senior out of Honolulu. 11 hitting errors to go along with her 12 kills, hitting just 0-22. Simona serve once again, near side, down the middle, received by Granato. Higgins, right side, once again, Nikki Taylor winds up, puts it down, a baker's dozen in kills for the second-team All-American back in 2015. Higgins will go back and serve, bows up 13, serving 10. One of the captains out of Punahou School. High toss, her spin serve. Down the line, received by UCLA. Set in the middle, attacked over, dug by Granato. In transition, Higgins. Down the shoe comes Granato. Winds up, dug by UCLA. Down the shoe comes Simo. Into the net, 4 contacts called. Natural point for the green and white. Wearing the very nice old school retro uniforms. They're up 14, serving 10. Higgins once again in the server's box. High toss, spin serve. Received by UCLA from Formico. Bushler off the left side is blocked. Saved by Hawaii. Higgins, right side. Nikki Taylor winds up off the block. And it will go off of Higgins and then out of bounds. Point UCLA. Jenny Frager and also in on that block. Riley Bushler, the Bruins with 8 blocks. Hawaii with only 5. Serve is in, down the middle, received by Hawaii. Higgins, high, left side. Nikki Taylor hits that long. Couple of hitting errors for Nikki Taylor. One that went into the block. UCLA knows where the set's going to go. Casey Castillo in the middle doesn't really get a whole lot of action. McKenna Ross hasn't really swung a lot in this match. That will go to Granato, who will have to free ball it over. Advantage going to UCLA. The tip shot, dug by Granato, saved by Taylor. It will then go over the net. Here comes UCLA. Bushler on the left side, off the dig of Kahakai and down. Bruins within 1. 13 serving 14. And hear the chant, let's go Bows. Some housekeeping duties taken care of on Hawaii's side. Wayne Lee will blow the whistle, beckon for serve, and Frager into the server's box, far side. Hops giving a jump serve down the line, received nicely by McKenna Ross. Higgins, left side, Nikki Taylor winds up, puts it down. McKenna Ross will depart. Claire Marie Anderson will come in and serve. Serving 13. Here in the third frame, Anderson to serve down the middle, received by UCLA. Set will go right side. Lawless down the middle and in. Haley Lawless, the redshirt senior from Tempe, Arizona. All Pac-12 honorable mention academics last season. Did not play all season long this year. She was only cleared just a few hours ago. Donna Muna to serve, near side, 14 serving 15. Serve goes cross court, received by Hawaii. Higgins, left side, Granato hits it into the antenna. Unforced error, and we are tied at 15. First year assistant coach Lindsey Berg, her father flew in just a couple of days ago, watching his daughter coach for the first year in her career here in Hawaii. And set 3 tied at 15. Serve down the middle, received by Kahakai. Higgins, backside, right side. Nikki Taylor hits it long. The 23rd hitting error for Hawaii. And the Bows, who had the lead by as many as 4. UCLA now has the lead, 16 serving 15. Timeout, Hawaii will take it as well. More to come from Manoa on the Rainbow Wahine Volleyball Network.
In the dream, I am as large and beautiful as brother is. In the dream, when I go fishing, mahi leap out of the water into my hands. In the dream, I roam the ocean. The gas tank never runs dry. And every spring my boat hauls itself out of the water and repaints itself with copper bottom paint. Then I wake up. I can no longer sing. I cannot play ukulele. I have lost what a young maiden would call good looks. And the wife will not stop yelling about when I'm going to get the boat out of the backyard. So I get in my truck and I drive to POP Fishing and Marine. Because what is life without a dream? POP Fishing and Marine on Pier 38 next to Nico's. We got it.
Aloha. Ian Shearing from Hawaii News Now. You're listening to ESPN 1420 and ESPN1420AM.com.
Welcome back to the San Sheriff Center, where UCLA ranked number 8 in the country. A perfect 5-0 start to the season. Bruins are looking for their first 6-0 start in a couple of years. Their first 5-0 start since 2013. And the visitors from Westwood, California, with a number 5 recruiting class by Prep Volleyball. They enjoy the lead, 16 serving 15. Back from the timeout, serve down the middle, received by Hawaii. They're out of system. Higgins will go high, left side, Granato. And you hear the groans from the crowd. That one goes long. Point UCLA, 17 serving 15. Again, the serve will go cross-court, received by Greeley. Higgins flips it right side. Nikki Taylor tips it off the block and down. Another tight set from Higgins, but Nikki Taylor able to work her magic, puts it down. She has a team in match high 15 kills. Blows are down by 1, 16 serving 17. Castillo will lead Maglio into the front line. Kahakai to serve near side. The junior serve goes cross-court. Bruins on the attack. Felix goes cross-court, handled by Hawaii. Kahakai, right side. Nikki Taylor off the block and out of bounds. Point Hawaii. We're tied at 17. Kill number 16 for Nikki Taylor. Father Graham, Mother Kim in attendance. The libero Kahakai, her float serve down the middle, received by UCLA. Bushel on the left side over the block, and it will go over the block. Maglio, who came back down, turned around, tried to dig it, and in doing so, dug it over and out of bounds. Point UCLA 18, serving 17. Float serve by Bushler is off of Greeley and a service ace. First ace of the night for UCLA. And for Riley Bushler, that is now 6 on the season. She leads the team in that category. 19 serving 17. Serve received by Greeley. Save, no. It then goes off of Granato. Another service ace for UCLA. The serve received for the Rainbow Wahine, breaking down just a little bit. The Bruins are into the red zone, 20 serving 17. They're 5 points away for being the first team in 2 years to sweep Hawaii on their home floor. And head coach Dave Shoji will call his second and final timeout. We'll step aside and take it as well. Hawaii down in the match by a couple of sets, and the Bruins have the lead in the third, 20 serving 17. More to come from Manoa. This is Rainbow Wahine Volleyball on ESPN 1420.
If you're planning a special event, small or large, plan to enjoy hotel-style service and elegance at the Manoa Grand Ballroom. Conveniently located in Mo'iliili, the Manoa Grand Ballroom is ideal for any event up to 1,000 guests, and your guests are assured to appreciate everything from the exquisitely prepared custom menus to our convenient validated parking. Call our banquet coordinator at 946-6758 to help you in your perfect event. The Manoa Grand Ballroom.
Like the big box stores, large, faceless financial institutions have their place. But more and more, people are turning to Hawaiian Tel Federal Credit Union, a Kama'aina institution that delivers top-quality financial products with a personal touch. Established in 1936, Hawaiian Tel FCU serves Oahu's community and their families, offering a full menu of services, from savings and checking accounts to loans and IRAs. For more information, visit hitelfcu.com. The Hawaiian Tel Federal Credit Union. Hele mai, come belong.
Aloha, this is Nasty Nate Lau, and you're listening to ESPN 1420.
Along with Joe Yamashita back in our ESPN 1420 studios in downtown Honolulu. Pitbull is welcoming you back here along the Terraflex inside the Sand Sheriff Center, where UCLA up in the match, 2 sets to none. 25-23, 25-22, and here in the third set, Bruins have the lead. They are into the red zone, 20 serving 17. With Riley Bushel in the server's box. Far side, her serve received by Kahakai. Higgins will go right side. Nikki Taylor off the block. Saved by Hawaii. Higgins left side. Granato block. Save. No, Hawaii cannot chase it down. Point UCLA. Claire Felix, Ryan Chandler in on the block. Bruins have 9. As Hawaii will make a substitution coming into the back line. Emma Smith, the 5'8 freshman from Manhattan Beach, California. One of 3 invited walk-ons for Hawaii. Clay Greeley will depart. Bruins 4 points away. Bushler again the serve. Received by Emma Smith. Higgins in the middle. Maglio hits it in. Kill number 12 for Mags. Nice reception of serve by Emma Smith. 18 serving 21. Nikki Taylor in the server's box. Takes a deep breath. Her low tosser, spin serve, goes cross court. Received by UCLA. They will down ball from about 15 feet advantage Hawaii. Kahakai, Higgins in the middle. Maglio off the block. Saved by Hawaii. Kahakai will go right side, left side rather. to McKenna Granato through the block, dug by UCLA. Left side, Jordan Anderson off the block, handled by Emma Smith. In transition, Higgins. Right side, Nikki Taylor from the back line, off the shoulder of a Bruin back row player. It will be free balled over, advantage Hawaii. Higgins, quick step out to Maglio, off the block, stayed by Hawaii. Kahakai, high, left side, Granato over the block with a tip shot, stayed by UCLA. Jordan Anderson winds up, it goes off the block and out of bounds. Point UCLA. You have one more challenge. If your head coach Dave showed you could use it, but he elects not to. 22 serving 18. Serve received by Hawaii. Right side set. Nikki Taylor from the back line off the libero and out of bounds. Side out point Hawaii. As Hawaii will make a couple of substitutions. Emmett Smith will depart. McKenna Ross will come back into the front line. Kendra Kelsch will also come into the front line for Taylor Higgins. So a front line of Kelsch, Maglio, and Ross. And into the server's box, McKenna Granato, 19 serving 22. Near side, a couple of steps. Granato serve goes cross court. Received by UCLA. High set will go left side. Jordan Anderson off the block. Back on UCLA side. Anderson a second time. Winds up. It's blocked. Kendra Kelsch. Emily Maglio say ole on that swing. Bows into the red zone within 2 at 20. Serving 22. Granato again in the server's box. A sophomore on a Punahou school. Her float serve goes cross court. Here comes UCLA. Anderson again on the left side. Down the line and in. Bruins 2 points away. 23 serving 20. Kendra Kelsch will depart. Taylor Higgins back into the front line. Interesting front row for the Rainbow Wahine. Emily Maglio in the middle. McKenna Ross on the left. As Ryan Chandler will go into the server's box. Her float serve received by McKenna Granato. Higgins in the middle. Maglio off the block. Right there to dig it up is Kahakai Higgins. Right side. Nikki Taylor from the back line off the block. Saved. No. Yes, it will be saved. No four contacts called. Hawaii on the attack as Higgins will dump it over. Serving 23, and Emily Maglio will stay in and serve. Her float serve down the middle. Here comes UCLA. Set will go right side. And Jordan Anderson hits it in. And the Bruins will have set match point here in the third. 24 serving 21. UCLA 1 point away from starting the season 6-0. Savvy Simo to serve near side. Her float serve down the line, received by Granato. High reception. Joust won by Hawaii and Taylor Higgins. Higgins will rotate into the back line and serve. Set point, match point number 2 for UCLA. Higgins served just over the net, received by UCLA. Right side, Lawless goes cross court. Off the hands of Higgins and out of bounds. And for the first time since 2014, Hawaii swept at home. Ironically, the last team to do so, UCLA. The Bruins win the Volleyball Classic 25-23, 25-22, and 22. So with the win, UCLA improves now to 6-0 on the season, and Hawaii falls back to 500 at 3-3. All losses have come inside the San Sheriff Center. More to come from Manoa. This is Rainbow Wahine Volleyball on ESPN 1420.
When it's time to take a break, when you want to get away from it all, turn to Castle Resorts and Hotels.
Hawaii's #1 choice for leisure travel. With accommodations on 5 different islands, we have a hotel, resort, or villa for every budget and lifestyle. Whether it's a neighbor island getaway or a family staycation, let Castle Resorts and Hotels help you plan your next great escape. Year-round Kama'aina rates start at 15% off. Check out our special vacation packages at castleresorts.com.
The following is a message from the Bud Light Party.
The Bud Light Party is exposing our nation's hottest issue. It's our laptops. They're warm, and they're getting even warmer. Why would they make something that rests in our laps get so hot? Can't they just figure out how to get some coolant in there? Until America finds a solution, an ice-cold Bud Light in our hands will help cool our laps. This message approved by the Bud Light Party. Raise one to right now.
Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, AB, St. Louis, Missouri.